What's up, fellas? This is Kirby. You're watching Kirby Q, and today I'm with my good friend Matt Kennard. We met over Facebook. Found out he lived just a few blocks down from my house. He's also a competition cook, and so today I'm going to be filming with him as he do some ribs and chicken. So we're going to check out how he does his ribs and chicken and learn a few things. This is Matt.
What's up, everybody?
Matt's cooking on the Jambo. Let me pull back some. The backyard Jambo.
Yeah, it's a backyard Jambo. It's mounted on a boat trailer. Just to give y'all some dimensions to kind of show you what you're dealing with here. It's 4 foot long and like 23.5, 2 foot there. And
how much cooking surface do you have on that Jambo? It's a backyard Jambo.
Not a lot, because this zone right here gets really hot. So
like the first 6 inches out there.
Yeah, and then this part gets really hot too, close to the stack.
Okay.
So kind of limited to what space you have to cook with. I've seen a couple mods where they put a baffle or a damper right in front of this plate here. I don't know if they can see that or not.
Okay.
And the stack is 5 inches.
Okay.
By 3 foot.
Okay.
Just to kind of give an idea about the Jambo, I think it's meant for ribs and chicken. In my opinion, I don't think it's really meant for brisket, pork butts, because I've cooked some good brisket and pork butt on it, but the brisket seems crumbly on the edge and a little tight in the middle sometimes, so it's not very consistent for big meats. But ribs and chicken, I really enjoy it. So I was actually getting ready to fire it up here. I just got one full container here of Weber charcoal. A Weber starter full of charcoal, that's what I meant. And I'm going to throw a few logs of hickory or white oak in.
Alright. So while we're waiting for the pit to come up to the temp, he's going to go ahead and start getting some of his meat prepped up. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around, and so we can see how he does his prep for his ribs and chicken.
Alright, I got 2 racks of ribs here, St. Louis style from BJ's. They were IBP, is that the name? Yeah, so nothing fancy. I got a little bit of olive oil imported straight from Spain, hand crushed. I'm just kidding. It's just something I got from Whole Foods, I think, or Fresh Market. I don't think it really matters. I heard peanut oil is the best, but this is what we're using today. It's a lot, but we'll just...
And again, the peanut oil is acting sort of as a binder for your rub.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I've heard peanut oil is the best for pork.
Okay.
I haven't played with peanut oil enough to confirm that or not. So we're going to do 2 different racks here. One is a pellet envy.
This pellet envy's Zero to Hero.
Yeah.
On the first rub, that's
Light,
one down now.
light coat. I don't know. Some people say go heavy. Some people say go light. What do you like to do?
I like to go light.
Light, me too. Like this container is way too big. I'm being lazy, but it's all good. That's what practice is all about.
Because I layer my ribs, I go light with each one.
Yeah, that's probably all I'm going to do with that one. And I got another one here, sweet rub of mine.
Mark Lambert.
Yeah. Just a little dusting of that on the top. On the bottom on there. And the same process I've seen some people roll them on the side so they can get the.
Yeah, to get the edges
you
of
know, I mean, I guess at a competition, you know, it's attention to details. So
yeah, and some of those small things that kind of help you.
exactly. And I, after taking Christopher Prieto's class, he kind of made me a believer in all that stuff. I get actually MSG headaches from a lot of this stuff here. It really just kills me. So I try to go as light as I can with the rub.
And again, he's going with Pellet Envy's Eat Barbecue Zero to Hero and Mark Lambert's Sweet Swine of Mine rub on this rack of ribs.
Yep. And then I'm gonna do these two on the next.
He has John Henry's Fast Texas honey rib rub seasoning and barbecue. I think it was a Big Papa Smokers money.
Yeah, everybody knows Big Papa Smokers got all the good stuff. I actually messaged Sterling about some chicken stuff, and he's pretty open, you know, about his stuff. So if you ever have any messages or any questions, I mean, he will usually message you right back.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
So y'all heard that? Big Papa Smokers. If you want to hit them up, you can find them on the internet web. They also supply all your barbecue supply needs if you need anything.
Yeah, good guy. A lot of people won't be as giving with information as he was, so I appreciate that, Sterling. So just light coat of this. And then I like the money, it's got the turbinado in it.
Okay, alright.
Oh, you want to take that off? Probably helps if I take the seal off. It's one of the advantages of taking barbecue classes. You get lots of free rubs and stuff. So you kind of, it's a good problem to have. But we cooked in West Virginia, and I asked Chris. I took his class before we cooked in West Virginia. I was like, what could we do, you know, to do better in West Virginia? He's like, use lots of turbinado on the pork. So I think we went a little bit heavier with the turbinado, and we ended up getting, I mean, I'm not saying that's what got us first place, but, you know, he says it makes a better bark. So,
okay.
yeah. If you're ever cooking in West Virginia, give them a little bit of that turbinado. Whoops. You get to yapping.
And I hope it's coming through on the camera, but right now he's starting to get some real good color on this slab right here.
Well, if it doesn't look good, I'm sure you can enhance it somehow on your computer, make it look a little better.
Maybe once I finally upgrade my camera to a high definition camera.
Hey, I love it. That's one of them things you can hook up to the old VCR with the the RCA cable. So there you got it. We got money and
honey rib rub.
Yeah, I don't really mess with it too much. Just kind of.
And how long are you gonna let the dry brine go?
I usually like to go an hour. I'll probably bring them back inside since it's 100 degrees out here today.
All right.
But we are facing a challenge with these ribs. As you can see, they kind of really fat and they kind of shrink.
They narrow.
So my plan is to put the fatter end towards the back of the smoker.
Okay.
And the lower end towards the doors. For some reason, I guess there's a slight draft.
Okay.
To the door, so it runs a little cooler. So
all right.
you'll get to see here in a second, but we're already at 200 degrees within 10 minutes, so I think we'll be putting these on really soon.
Okay. Alright, well, y'all stay tuned. We'll be prepping the chicken next. Alright, it's time to put these ribs on the smoker, and he's about to load them up.
Give y'all a little tip here with the ribs. I've heard to scrunch the ribs when you put them on. Push them together like that. Just kind of push them together, that way they're not spread apart.
Let's get a good old shot of that. Look at that there.
Yep, so they are going on at 275, and we will put them some butter on them in 2 hours.
See y'all in 2 hours.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and butter the ribs. I'm going to do 1 rack with spray butter, Parkay. It's only got 44% vegetable, and then this one has 60% vegetable. So I'm going to see if old Uncle Eddie here can tell the difference. Let's see what happens here.
Again, he's getting some real nice color on his meat from the rubs that he used.
And I'm going to just use squeezed butter on the other one.
Alright, you're looking good.
So we will see spray versus squeeze. Which one is better?
Alright, see you in a few. Alright. Alright, it's time to wrap the ribs. Look at that, look at that, look at that.
So right now I'm wrapping bone side up for right now.
Okay.
Normally I'd have gloves on, but yeah, I don't have any gloves right now. So I'm gonna add, I got Victory Lane butter bath. This is a quarter cup. Another quarter cup. Another quarter cup.
So 3/4 cups.
Yep. And I'm going to double wrap these ribs really, really tight. There's different ways to wrap ribs, so you don't have to use this method by any means. As you can see, I ripped that a little bit, but I'm about to wrap it again.
And that's another reason why you double wrap, just in case the first layer is torn.
Yep.
You got that second sheet to help seal it.
That's wrapped, and then I'm going to wrap one more time. And this is heavy duty, extra wide, made in America, U.S. Forged aluminum foil from Walmart. So yeah, hopefully the butter bath tastes good for our judge here. If it doesn't, he will let us know graciously with 5s and 6s. So I will throw this on real quick. This wrapped really tight. Not a lot of room for anything to breathe there, so all those ribs are going to really... And what I might do at the 30-minute mark is I might flip them, but right now I'm just going to leave them the way they are. And these look good too.
Beautiful ribs.
They smell good too.
Beautiful ribs.
And that's like the perfect amount of moisture, I think, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like over the top where it's gonna boil the ribs, but it's gonna
You don't like boiling the ribs, do we?
Well, some people do. Grandmother. I wrap these a little different, I think. Kind of just, we're just playing around here. You know, there's more than one way to wrap a piece of meat, so keep that in mind when next time you wrap. I know a couple more ways to actually wrap meat. You can do like the envelope style and all kinds of crazy ways.
Maybe that'll be a video, how to wrap your ribs.
Yeah, how to wrap ribs, yeah. Every little nugget's good. Big shout out to Bird Boys Barbecue.
Alright, Drew. Shout out to Drew.
That's my man right there. That's another reason why I compete. People like that dude. I'd like to taste some of them wings.
Wings
You ever
alone.
tried his wing?
Haven't? Yes, I have.
You have?
I'm trying to think. Was that in Hampton? I think in Hampton.
Okay.
He let me try some.
Well,
yeah, it wasn't his wings, it was a leg. It was
Oh,
a
I
leg
see.
at the first in Hampton.
Alright, well, these 2 racks are wrapped tight. Smokers at 250, but we're going to get her ramped up. They will be fine. Chicken's getting ready to come on. So. All good in the hood.
Saucing the ribs now. And Dan, I think we got you beat for the noisiest neighborhood in the whole universe. Alright, the ribs are done. Now's the moment of truth. Show me what you're working with. What y'all think about that? Shining like a new dime. Look at that. Looking good. Looking good.
I'm going to cut them from the top since we're doing practice. Normally I'd flip them, cut from the bottom. I can kind of see the bones pretty good. Some look good.
They're going at, that one's curved. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. There we go.
There you go.
So we'll let you taste the first rack and we'll cut the second rack next. So you can just take whatever rib you think looks best.
Alright. Pull out some and
No, he gets first. Fly gets second. There we go.
appearance, it was in the box, it would be a 9. Nice ribs, got a nice sheen to it. Taste wise, on this slab, while the sauce is good, there's no real pop to it.
I agree.
So I probably like to give you a 7 or 6 of these. When they warm, probably give a 6. No real pop or taste on the ribs.
Yeah, they're real tight too.
But look, this bone's good. It's alright. It's too bad. 10 minutes of good bone.
That's okay. We always got the second, right? Yeah. I was a little disappointed in that one right there, for sure.
And there's our moisture, good moisture on it.
Yeah, they probably could have went a little longer.
Yeah, and the flavor on this one just isn't popping. But I had to go a 6 on this, and this one's a little tight. And a 6 on the tenderness too. So 9, 6, 6 would be your score. That good moisture.
That one looks good. Maybe it's the bigger ones here.
The sauce is good. The sauce combination again is good. Just need something that rub needs to make it pop. I think when he had used the butter bath, it looked like when he had unfoiled, it looked like most of the rub came off. So I think that's what may have messed him up. The butter bath. I may have took off most of his seasoning. But he got some good, real good moisture.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna try
They
that.
got some nice smoke on it. Now tenderness on that one is good.
I think the smaller ones kind of render down real quick.
Once again, I'm getting the camera so you can see your face. This is Matt Kennard. I'm Kirby. This was Kirby Q. Doing a rib and chicken practice today. He helps me out. I help him out. This is one of the times we exchanged, so we did a little practice cook today. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you learned something today. You can find Matt on Facebook. Do you want me to find you on Facebook?
Sure, yeah, Matt Kennard.
Matt Kennard on Facebook. Check him out, like him on Facebook, find him on Facebook. Real great guy to talk to if you need any tips on barbecue, competition barbecue, regular backyard barbecue. He's a great guy to talk to, Matt Kennard. Don't forget I got my rubs and sauces on sale this month, $15. Go to my Kirby Q webpage and click on the purchase rubs, and from to the end of August you can get them for $15, a Kirby Q sample pack. Alright, thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. God bless y'all. Have a good day.